What's up, family? Thank you all so much for tuning in again. We back one more again. It's all on the table. Talking honest. We out here. It's your man, Russ Parham, Trail Purnell.
Hey, Trail Purnell.
What's up, baby? Man, make sure y'all hit that subscribe, turn on the notifications so you always get new content. Man, what's good with you? How you?
Man, I'm good, man. I've just been feeling great lately. Great. How, you know what I'm saying? Just doing all right. Living by God's me and you.
Yeah. Man, blessed, man. Doing my thing, grinding, dreaming, man, just trusting him. Still learning. Because again, this is a walk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we learning definitively that everything is tied in to spirituality. Mm-hmm. Like everything that kind of happens in the world kind of has a biblical
sense to it
or impact or reference. So we still trying to learn because again, you learn every day. So this week, what we wanted to do, Trail had a great idea about a show topic, and it really touched. We talked about it prior to taping. We started chopping it up about, you know what I mean, how what the spiritual ramifications could be. So let them know what we're gonna talk about today.
Basically, I just want to know. This is what's been on my mind so lately, and it's probably on the most minds of others, was like, yo, the way how this economy is going is stressful, bro. Like it makes no sense why there's so much poor the world is what America's seeing. Mm-hmm. And then seeing the wealthy just, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just trying to get by every single day. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, there's some places where there's eggs that's like $12. Mm-hmm. $12 for some eggs, bro. And then it's like, yo, then you really start to feel conservative. Like, oh, let me grow my plants. Let me make this here. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause, you know, chicken is crazy. Mm-hmm. So that's just, it's just, I don't know. I always think like, bro, how's anybody else doing this and then not be able to afford a house? You know, just in year 2020, houses was around $250,000 to $300,000 easy. Now they're like they're like, I don't know how many percentage. It's probably like 1,100% more, 300% more, whatever case. But you know, from 250 to $500,000 to 700 million, 3-bedroom, 2-house. It's just, but the further you go, the cheaper it is. But shit, that depends on where you live.
Yeah,
you can't do that. You can't do that in Vegas.
No,
hell no. So it's just that shit is just. I don't know how you feel about it.
I don't know. Listen. People gonna gouge because they can. People charging $12 for a carton of eggs because the market is allowing them to do it. Mm-hmm. The chicken didn't send the farmer a bigger bill. Mm-hmm. You know, but it's cyclical in that once the people that sell chicken feed realize that you charging $12 for a dozen, he go up on his prices. He's like, oh, you charging $12, so he go up.
Yeah.
So that maybe the chicken vet, the guy that come around and make sure the chicken's healthy, he charge more because he's like, you making more. So it's everybody. And then I think what the world is, I think this is just the devil's plan to squeeze God's people. And I think,
like the book of Job,
to a degree, that's a great reference. To a degree, yes.
Yeah.
Stripping us of everything to see. Because listen, what is the best place to hit any American.
Well, they pockets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if things become so outrageously expensive, it starts to bottleneck people, I think, spiritually. People, it get hard to keep having faith that things gonna change when you out busting your butt. Even some people working 2 jobs and like, I still can't afford the house. So this whole, and we've already known, and that's a whole nother show about the fallacy of the American dream.
Yeah, absolutely.
What it is.
That's definitely something to write down. And stay tuned for that.
For sure. The American dream and what it means for believers and how it all coincides, but that's for another day. But
2 sides of American dream. Exactly. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly. 2 sides to it. So what we want to do is, I think right now God is like calling his people closer. Like we've always needed them, but the situation, see the God lowercase g of this world, his people are eating. And I'm not saying everybody making money is, that way, but the people he need to eat that control how other people eat, they are in place. They are in place. So everything that's happened is systematic, but it's more than financial. It's spiritual.
It's spiritual too.
If you got to watch both realms, we just like to look at things with our natural carnal eye. You have to look at things, especially being a believer, you have to look at things from a spiritual realm. We are under attack. Our churches are under attack. The world has seeped in. The church has bent and, perverted itself in ways to make things acceptable. It's a business now. The church is a business.
There's even a music video of Doja Cat that just recently dropped. And her the song's called Demons. And then I clicked the video, 2 seconds of it. I was like, Lord Jesus, I love you. Wait, bro, I was in there singing, listening to gospel music because, bro, it's that video. Like, you can't hardly watch that video, but people are watching it.
The energy is real with those things. The energy is tangible. It's something you can touch. It's something that affects you. That everything in this world, and see, listen, what do people turn to when they most depressed? Fun. Right?
Yeah.
That's why Vegas, no, listen, even in COVID, when I lived in Vegas, in the height of COVID, when I lived in Vegas, there was a couple of weeks Vegas actually closed, like the lights of Vegas, the Vegas Strip was dark. I swear it looked like the end of the world.
Damn.
It looked like the end of the world to see the Vegas Strip, places boarded up. The Vegas Strip, the lights in MGM was off.
During COVID. Damn, that's scary.
And there were no planes in the sky. See, once you live in Vegas as a local, you recognize things.
You recognize sound.
Planes mean
senses.
business. Planes mean business.
Yeah.
Planes mean jobs. Planes means everything is okay. There were no planes in the sky.
That's scary as hell.
There were no
desert.
planes in the sky. So we felt cut off out there, but fun is recession proof. As soon as they opened back up and told people they could come back out, we were like, damn, here they come. The skies was full of people. The lights of Vegas was back on.
Damn.
So the God lowercase g of this world made sure that all of that stuff was open, all of those distractions, all of those things, to burn your money up on, like the PPP loans and all of that. Man, I'm telling you, all of that, if you listen, if you really
the stimulus
look at all of that, and you had honest people that had never taken a dime before that got in trouble with all of this. See the temptation of it. See that voice in your head that tell you get this money because you've been praying. Watch this. You've been praying on it You've been praying on it and
Yeah.
God won't give it to you. Listen, hit this lick and get what you need.
Yeah.
But God is telling you, I'm all you need. I just did a video on the other page about want and lacks. We confuse want and lacks. You say I'm in lack because I don't have a Benz, but you got a brand new 2023 Toyota Camry. But because it ain't a Benz, you feel like you in lack, but you got a new car and God's providing a way for you to pay for it. So we confuse want and a lack. A lack is a necessity you really don't have, like a roof over your head, food in your belly, a place to sleep. That's a lack if you don't have that. Anything outside of that is a true want. If you had to ride a bike to work, walk to work, catch the bus, a car is a want.
Yeah.
If you got the job.
If you got the job.
Because if you had the car and no job, do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're
saying. The work is a necessity. That's a necessity.
Like I can't not fathom not having it.
Exactly. Because the job is a need. It's a need.
Yeah. But it also probably shakes you too when you pull up on the side of the highway, you see a homeless man do this. Then it's like, shit, if I lose my job, I'm right next to the motherfucker.
Because what's real lack? If you were on a bus stop, watch this. Listen. If you just left your apartment, ate breakfast, stomach full, took a hot shower, clean clothes, all of that, you walk into the bus stop, you standing on the bus stop next to a homeless man holding a sign. Now, you keep complaining to God for a car. You keep feeling like your life trash because you don't have a car. But in that moment on that bus stop, standing next to him with your book bag full of lunch, you got your debit card in your pocket, you got a few dollars in your pocket, you smelling good, got your hair cut this weekend. Now you waiting for the bus, but how great is your lack at that point for a vehicle? And he holding a sign, he homeless. He gonna sleep probably where he's standing. You gonna walk past him at 4:00 this afternoon and go back to your apartment. How big is your lack? So that's what I think the devil is, how he's trying to attack people in that Job way. The devil's trying to confuse lack and need. God is providing all your needs. How can I possibly complain about lack when I'm sitting here doing a podcast trying to get this thing worldwide? Now, people will say, well, I'm in lack because it ain't big enough. How is it in lack? But I gave you the ability to do it.
Yeah, you have the ability.
And you doing it, and I'm going to keep it 1,000, and you doing it in your home that I pay for. That I pay for. So what's your real lack? God, like, I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
What's your real lack? Everything you talking to me about, son, is a want.
Yeah.
And most of your wants would destroy you. So it's not about me. Listen.
And not only that, too, there's and also probably God's teaching you a way to handle what he's going to give you.
Exactly. Because a lot of times what you call denial, he called protection. You said God said no. He said no, I didn't. I said I love you. You said no. No, I said I love you. Trust me. I said I love you. That's what I really said.
That's what I really said to you.
You interpreted it as a no. That's what you heard. You know how when you talk to people sometimes you go through a whole eloquent speech and everything, and you like, how did you hear that?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not no. Sometimes it's not yet. We don't know God's ways. That's why what I was telling somebody the other day, it could have been you and I, or no, it was another friend of mine. We were talking about. Listen, I broke this down so deep, man. For me, Listen, I don't have all the answers.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you. I'm telling you what worked for me. For me.
And I'm just hearing like, and this is another
Listen.
this is another OG talking to, you know what I'm saying, younger generation, be like, hey, that's what OG say. I'm only speaking for me.
For me, this what works. God said this to me. What is faith? People, you know, the things hope for, we're not saying all that. Okay, we know the scripture. We know the scripture. I'm asking for a working definition. And this is what I heard in my spirit. It's letting go of everything you know and completely trusting me. It's saying this. When you get in your car the next time, I want you to forget everything you know about driving. I want you to forget everything you learned about how to drive this car. And I want you to trust me to get you home. Now get in the car. That's faith.
That's faith.
Because what do we use to navigate the world? Intellect, right?
Yeah.
You use your brain, right? That's how you make moves in the world, your intellect, right?
Yeah.
God is saying, abandon it and trust me. Because what you think you know don't even equate nowhere near to me. I'm God. I created you. So do you really think your intellect, me and you can have a conversation and debate? We can't. I need you to let go of that and just trust me. Because my ways are not your ways.
Yeah.
And if I broke it down, your nose will bleed. It's too deep.
Yeah.
You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. And if I tell you the price that you got to pay to get what you want, most of y'all going to turn away anyway and try to go an easier route. So listen, let me handle it, but I need you to abandon all intellect and everything you know in this world and trust me. That is the crux of your walk, believers. That is the beginning and end of it, plain and simple. Is there more to it? Sure. But if you don't have that, what is the only way to please God? Faith. So if you don't conquer what faith is, none of the walk is going to make sense. That's what, and I'm so passionate because I'm like, why didn't I get this before?
Yeah.
He was like, because this was the time you needed to learn. I need you to know now when it's a podcast. Now tell the people. So what I'm trying to tell you is this is the battle. The battle is abandoning everything you know and trust and only trust him. Any intellect, I don't care about you. He don't listen. He don't care about your degree. He don't care about your work experience. Your resume don't impress him. He needs you to let go of all of that and come to him humble and empty and allow him to fill you. That is faith. That's why they call it blind faith, because you're stripped. You have to strip yourself of everything and walk and just do things blindly. When they say, listen, I'm getting a building in a studio for this part. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm getting a building in a studio for this podcast. In a worldly sense, nothing's in place. Resources, anything. Spiritually, it's all working for my good. And I have faith that that's happening. So I'm going to make the move. Sometimes you got to go get the place. Watch this. Listen, I'm not telling you to just willy-nilly this thing, but sometimes you got to get the place without all the paperwork. And you know how, listen, sometimes you got to get the place without all the paperwork, and how you pay for it is praise. That's how you got to do it. And it's blind faith. God, I'm going to do this thing. If it be in your will,
if it be in your will,
I'll make it, but I'm going to try it and I'm going to step out here because I believe you're going to save me.
But to some people, of course, you got to put in the work because what? Work without
Your
faith is
faith
dead.
without works is dead. So if I keep writing it down and praying on it, I think God is a God of action.
Mm-hmm.
I, I, I would imagine it's like applying for a loan and the bank saying, okay, I'm going to give you the money. Where's your business plan?
Mm-hmm.
You never give them you never start working on the business plan. You never take that step. So
Yeah.
you never get the money.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way. God wants you to step out there. He don't expect you. God is a God of common sense. Of course, he expects you to vet certain things and do certain things. But them impossible things is where he show up.
Mm-hmm.
That place you go pay on and they tell you they need $6,000 for you to move in. And you're like, God, how? God, how? God, how? That's how I love you. That's how. And you got 6 G's and now you got the keys.
Mm-hmm.
That's how. That's how you got the business. Don't nobody know what you're doing. That's how you doing your own thing and don't nobody know why your podcast got 250 views. I feel that. I feel that. That's why you growing. I'm starting you here to take you there.
Yeah.
But if I take you there and never started you here,
Yeah.
you don't even appreciate here. And you damn sure can't appreciate there.
So
what I'm saying is it's all a step. You always leveling up. Remember what we talked about?
Mm-hmm.
If God bless you with $1 million, now you got to start at square one again with the million, because now he got to teach you how to handle the million, how the million won't destroy you.
Yep.
How you can be better with the million, how you can build the kingdom with the million, how you can be a blessing with the million, how you can still stay humble with the million. So you always starting over with God.
Every
Nobody
single
got it.
level.
It's levels. Nobody got it. That's why you got tapes out here with pastors having sex with men and different things, because we struggling. Because we're struggling and we trying to hide behind God. But God is like, I'm truth.
Yeah.
Jesus like, I'm truth. I'm light.
Mm-hmm.
You got dark stuff going on. How you gonna hide in the light doing anything? That's why most crimes
How
committed
you
at
gonna do
night,
in the
because it's
light
in the
and
dark. But it always come to the light. They come lock you up the next morning. It happened the next morning. So that's what I'm saying. We just gotta stop playing. We gotta stop playing with God.
Yeah.
We just gotta stop
And I
playing.
just
And that's
feel,
everybody. That's me too. My life ain't all together.
yeah. I was gonna say because that's the thing. You could take that to like this average person where they're, you know, what I'm saying average guys like us, like working 9 to 5s and just try to hold on to faith every single time. Because the thing is, I feel like sometimes where and probably just change my mind, not change my mind, but just and this is the talks that I love, and this is the talks that we truly need to understand and appreciate some of the talks that we have with people, bro. Like you said something that where I'm like, okay, now with all the economical things going on, this, that, third, and the other, and it's just like, yo, I just got to be in the present because God would never let this happen if that was the case, right? You know what I mean? So I ain't never been poor, but I've been there before. But it's like the now to where it's like, you know, you got wife, kids, girlfriend, you got a decent job that you haven't been fired yet, and all this other stuff, and it's like, you know, then it's like, yeah, you gotta appreciate it when you do pull up to a homeless person, you be like, instead of being damn, I gotta do everything to not be next to him, but I gotta do everything to appreciate God right now. Be like, thank you.
In the moment.
And be pulled off. And maybe it may be you could be like, oh, okay, I got $1. Because I mean, it's not to say, you know, because that's your way of helping God's people. So I mean, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, that's you know what I mean. But it just put me in a different mindset.
Well, yeah, everything is, see, and I talked about this week too, the prayers that are so minute to us. And what I mean by that is making it home from work. We take that for granted. We just assume that we're going to go to work, get there safe, not die in a car accident, not die on our job, make it home, like everything, right? To wake up with all your faculties. You don't expect to wake up and have a stroke in your sleep and wake up and your left side don't work, right? You don't expect that, right? But at the same time, are we thanking them for that stroke that didn't happen? Are we thanking them for that?
Are we thanking them when we say, good morning?
Exactly. But you keep asking me for $1 million. I'm sure you would thank me for that. But if you don't even thank me for the wake up.
If you don't even thank me for the wake up, that's gonna be on a t-shirt.
Yeah. If you gotta thank. Yeah, don't say too much. Okay. Edit that up. Yeah, you gotta thank me for the wake up.
Yeah.
And everything else after
Say thank you for the wake up.
Yeah, because everything after that. Think about it like this. Break it down. After the wake up, everything is truly a blessing.
From there,
after the wake up,
from there, it's a blessing.
But are we thanking them properly every day
for everything? For everything, not every day, for everything.
Because after the wake up, no matter what happened, you like thank you.
Thank you. Got a plate in front of you. Thank you. You was able to walk. Thank you.
Yes.
I could do this. Thank you.
I ain't in
jail. Thank you.
I could be doing things. People say, "What kind of life would it?" It's not about that. But anything could have happened. Anything. I could have had one too many drinks one time, went out, hit someone, and killed them, and be doing 30 years. And I'm a good guy. I just made a mistake one time in my life, so now the rest of my life is in jail. You see what I'm saying? I could be crippled. It could have been the other way around where I got hit. Do you see the many options that God said no to for you? So that's what I'm saying. Like
when the devil out here,
he trying to get you in everything. Trying to get you. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too about that. Back to your initial point was the money. Don't allow that. Don't allow money to be a magnet to the devil, and you doing things you don't need to do it, but we justify them because it's tough times. And I'm talking for us, and I'm talking for me, but I'm talking for black folks. Been black a long time, got a little bit of experience. We often justify bad decisions with tough times. Yo, I gotta do what I gotta do. What we gotta do is pray. If in tough times black people got on their face more, in tough times if black people humbled themselves more, in tough times if you ain't grab a gun, in tough times if you ain't running a store.
We did it in slavery.
But we see, because we ain't had no choice. That's what got us through. That's what got us through. But now we got so many outlets. See, we'll run to Facebook before the Bible. We'll go to Facebook before the Bible.
Even when you wake up.
Yeah, we saying good morning, and everybody better say good morning to me, but you ain't even thank God for the wake up. But you concerned with the amount of likes you getting on Facebook. But watch this. The only like that matter is from Jesus.
Just the one like.
Because if the one like. Because if he ain't click this, if he ain't click this, come on, man. Come on, man. What we talking about?
What we talking about? That's that one like.
That's the one like.
That's the one like out of 200, 500, 20 trillion likes. The one like.
From Jesus. Stop worrying about other people saying good morning. Worry about the fact that he allowed you to say good morning. But we got it twisted.
We talking.
You get it. But
we talking. But yeah. So that's what's going on. So I mean, that's why it's like it's important to like have these conversations, right?
Exactly, because we in this walk, we in this transformation. These are the questions. I don't have all the answers. These are more questions that I'm thinking out, and we having a conversation. These are organic. I don't have all the answers. That's why we have to walk together. And and remember I made this reference earlier for y'all who've seen New Jack City before. It's just like when Pookie got clean. When you kick, watch this, listen to me. You gotta kick. You gotta kick sin, just like heroin, cocaine, marijuana, alcohol, pills. You gotta kick because again, your body is accustomed to it. Your lifestyle is addicted to the things of the world. Your music, how you date, who you date, the way you talk, the way you might dress, ladies. All of these things you addicted to, so you gotta kick the same way you would kick drugs. And it's a transformation. I keep telling people that it's a transformation. This thing don't just happen with the sinner's prayer. All of that's fine and good, but I'm telling you from a practical standpoint,
the work is not put in.
The work has to be put in, and you're gonna have discomfort and withdrawal. I use that word, withdrawal. You're gonna have that. You're gonna be Pookie. Yeah, Pook, you can make it. You're gonna be all right, Pook, because that time that you wanna go date, that time that you wanna go call that old friend that you ain't talk to, that you know you can call at 1 o'clock and say, I'm talking. Y'all want to hear. Y'all listen. Y'all listen. Y'all really want to hear all this. But listen, that phone number, fellas, you can call at 1 in the morning. You know she gonna pick up, and you already know what's up. You got kick. You gonna be dialing that number like, you gonna be doing that. You gotta kick. And ladies, you gotta kick because you can't pick up. They gotta kick too because they make calls at 1 a.m. too. Let's not get it all twisted.
Get twisted.
So they make calls. So we gotta kick. 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 It's gonna be withdrawal. And what is the main thing people scared of when they don't want to get clean off drugs? The withdrawal.
The withdrawal, yeah, for sure.
That's what you're scared
Can
of.
you imagine putting in a room?
You're not scared of having a better life. Who's scared of a better life? Raise your hand. Who's scared of a better life? You're not scared of a better life. You're scared of what the price you have to pay to have the better life. If we talk
there's two ways to it. There's two ways to a better life. And that's what we're going to say about the next episode of that too. So please stay tuned for the next episode for that, because it goes back to that point. So
for sure.
But yeah, so again, we appreciate y'all. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and we just appreciate it. This is Trail. Once again, you can find me on social media as Mr_Purnell. That's PURNELL. And that way you can be able to follow me, see how I'm doing. You go ahead and follow Russ.
For sure. And you can follow me at Russ, RUSS.PARHAM is in the man. Russ Barham at Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. I'm on Spotify with the old show. And it's no dirt. Like when y'all find the old show, yeah, it was real worldly. We got a lot of views on that and some different stuff, but that's definitely where you can still find me. I'm transitioning into this. Again, I don't claim to have all the answers or anything like that. We're just doing our thing and learning together. But stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. As soon as you go get all of the new content, we're growing.
Just
make y'all seeing us at right now, real temporary.
Yeah, and more importantly, make sure to just follow All on the Table, man. Like, that's how you're gonna see us first and foremost. You may see us some other shit, but we on here, like, we're gonna be on here like clockwork. This is our definitely this the grind. This the grind right here. So holla at us, man. We love y'all, man. Have a good weekend. Have a safe Labor Day too. My best to all y'all. Please be safe. Family and everything. God bless. We love y'all, man. Peace.